Pines. I couldn't hear you. There we go. We're going to fade out of that. And perfect timing because the gate just dropped. And we'll see who this Stasic hole shot goes to, the 65-7-9 class, a Husqvarna rider. That's a fact. It's a white motorcycle. Let's see if we can't pick these numbers up. I see Ryder Ellis on the 22 Kawasaki. He's on a 44 machine.
44, yeah, 44. But
just add 22 to, you'll get it.
One of the greatest passes I've seen of the week was Ryder through the beach here.
They leading.
Stuck that thing down inside. Manual.
Got him. You see him there on the 51, or is that?
Oh, Harris goes down, or Ellis goes down right up there in the top of that berm. The number 44 machine. Yeah. First lift.
Well.
Yeah, lift with the legs, not the back. Lift with the legs.
Well, the number 51 now going to try his hand. That is Gage Dunham. He's got the orange mohawk. Tough break for Ryder Ellis. A great start for him. Wow.
Whoa.
That's a big jump there. The 51, though. He is your leader, Gage Dunham. Let's see if he can stretch this thing out. That is the number 50. 51 or 58, maybe Darren Pine.
That's Darren Pine. I'll bet you airing that thing out.
Pine is a rock star. He's fast.
Yeah.
So the championship looks like this. It's 1-4 Moto's Ryder Ellis. That is out the window. Ellis was down dead last. Commandments. 5 scores for Gage Dunham. 3-3 scores for Darren Pine. So, hey, did you get that interview in? All right. You ate. Here's one sandwich for you. 100 calories to get you through the rest of the day.
As well,
and all the way home. Yeah, it's pretty cool. NBC Sports rang, and they said, we'd like to get an interview with Clint Boyer, who raced here, now, of course, a professional in NASCAR, but raced here from 1988 to 94. Had a chat with him on NBC to promote having the pro races here for the very first time. And always fun to talk to Clint, who's one of the great personalities in NASCAR, and he went down memory lane of basically, as he said, getting his butt whipped by Ricky Carmichael and deciding it's time to get into another line of work. Because he's never going to beat that guy.
The writing was on the wall.
That's exactly what he said, yeah. And he's like, man, people ask us how hot and grueling it is in a race car. It's nothing like racing at Loretta Lynn's. And these little guys in the 7-9 class,
I like it.
They know that too.
Ryder Ellis down for the second time on the first lap. Again, using that reverse pickup down here on the beach.
Ryder Ellis with 1-4 Moto scores. Now he's crashed twice. He got the whole shot. So Ellis sees his championship dreams fade away, and he's going to hand it off to this little battle right here with Gage Dunham and Darren Pine. They are side by side. Pine has made the pass on the Mohawk Warrior, the Mohegan Sun, the 51 of Gage Dunham. Still running that, and that's a very intimidating orange hairdo he's got on the helmet.
Jason, you and I talked about the 58 machine the other day of Darren Pine, riding way beyond his years as far as maturity goes. Here comes the challenge.
Wow, he's going to take him high. Supercross pass. Look at that.
Wow.
Stood him up like a prom date. That is a perfectly executed block pass. The 51 of Dunham. He's watched a lot of Supercross in his time, right?
Took him high. Let's see if Pine can get him back now. Pine's not going to be too happy about that. He's going to run the wide line as we head to Storyland. And did you see the pack?
Watch the triple.
What?
That's Pine. Laps. Yeah.
Still couldn't stick the pass, though.
On a 65.
65. Get some. Dunham with the Mohawk, Pine with the yellow bike, red gear. He's very nice. He could have parked.
There's going to be some payback right here from that brake check.
Some 9-year-old payback. What does that look like?
Exactly.
I got a feeling we're going to find out.
I will unfriend you on Instagram, bro. We will not be playing in any tribes or whatever they play on Xbox.
Yeah, so Pine digging deep through those sand rollers to try to keep Gage Dunham in sight. Dunham and Pine, this is championship material between the two of them. And we have seen a lot of young rivalries established here. Remember, all the way down to the 50s.
Points, if he flip-flops, it's winner take all between those two.
Oh, yeah. Pine, the carrot is right there. If he passes Dunham, he wins the championship. If Dunham holds on, he wins the championship. But look at this pack back here.
Packs of 2 and 3 and 5.
Duff, Comerford, Brown, Thurman, McCarty, Moss, Taylor, Walker. That's your top 10. And they are wheel to wheel. And look at this. Darren Pine's coming back.
Yeah, Pine's going to be strong at the end of the moto. He has been all week, and here he is making a short track of it. Lost some ground there on that last lap, going down inside the Bermuda Triangle. And look at this, the 58 right back in the picture.
Yeah, they've been working out a lot. I was talking to his parents. He said he got up 115 twice. Bench press. I made that up. That's
really?
No way a 7-year-old.
Wow,
that's twice his body weight.
We do two things, bench and curls.
That's all we do. Yep. Curls for the girls. That's Darren Pine.
Dunham,
about winning.
You see Dunham run all the way wide up against those hydro barriers to try to find a smooth line because he's got to run and hide. Pine has picked up the pace from second.
Yeah, that's going to be quite the job, run and hide from Pine.
Yeah.
I will promise you that. This guy, as you can see, last time around, clear inside. This time using that slingshot, trying to keep the momentum up. See exactly what's going to happen in this corner. We know how it went down last time. Here they go again.
Squares him up.
Going to square him up. Going to run him. Going to run him wide. See if Pine goes to the inside. Oh, come up short on the 5th commandment right there.
Well, now
you counted him.
Pine's got to pull the trigger on this triple in Storyland. He needs something to make up ground after that 10 commandments.
I don't think it's that much faster, though. It looks cool, but it doesn't really make that much of a difference.
The hang time.
It's cool.
He's closed it up a little bit. Oh,
here he comes again.
10 commandments back. Oh, lost the rear end coming through that left-hander.
So the first of 6 motos before we wrap up racing here on Championship Saturday. And right now, Gage Dunham handling business, but Pine, and check it out, Braden Comerford coming into the picture here. He could totally change this championship as well. You will see him right behind Pine, right in that camera shot.
Wow.
Comerford on a KTM.
Really made himself part of the race quick. And again, Pine closes up. But like you're talking about, Braden Comerford, man, oh man, he has really cut that gap down on lap number 2.
Pine swings it wide. Comerford might sneak right by him. Look out. Comerford says he's on a KTM. That looks like a Yamaha to me, unless
That's
it's the
Thurman.
blue. Oh, it is Wyatt Thurman.
Yeah, Wyatt Thurman.
That?
Who would have thought after 2 riders are battling for this title, we'd see someone else get the picture. But Wyatt Thurman is just eating these guys up.
Wyatt fast, Wyatt Thurman. A lot of Wyatts running around out there.
I mean, he pulled right up on Pine and went by. There was no strategy right there other than go around.
Yeah, agreed. That was an impressive charge. And can he get all the way to the front? Can he catch Dunham?
He is
triple.
Wow, sent that thing to the downside, Weege.
Well, he won't change the championship if he gets past Dunham. He's helping Dunham right now.
Look at this.
He'll just win, and they'll get second, third, and that's how the championship's going to go.
Look at that. Wheel stand out of the billboard turn, goes wide to the outside, wants to keep that momentum, and here's the pass, Kevin Kelly.
He absolutely stuck the pass. Gage Dunham going to take a deep breath. He's a mature 7-year-old. He can regroup. He knows the championship is still his if he stays in front of Darren Pine.
I'm shocked here. We had Pine and Dunham running away with the championship on the line, and in one lap, Wyatt Thurman just motoed by them.
From third to the front.
He finished second in the second moto, so we know he has the speed. There they go.
Nice.
Commandments are going to double in. Double as well. Everybody nice and clean. Here comes Darren Pine. A good head of steam there. As much steam as can come from a 7-year-old head.
Wait a minute. Now you've got Dunham back, and a mistake from Thurman, and Dunham back into the lead.
Here goes Pine for that triple.
Did he just give back both of those positions? He gave back one. So he was third. He went to first, and he might go back to third here in a moment.
Pine.
They are fighting right there.
I am telling you what, let's watch that Yamaha rocket around the outside. He's able to hold Pine off, and he's putting Dunham back under the attack. This is first, second, and third in this moto.
Hang on. Gage Dunham, let this dude go. Just keep Pine behind you. Hard to do both of those things, though. This sandy beach.
Man.
Look at Dunham rocking the blue Yamaha. The Mohawk is Gage Dunham.
What these youngsters don't want to do now is come together. Holy cow, that's the last thing you want. We want to see these guys 3 wide, but man, oh man, I don't know if Thurman understands the program as of yet. He's just gone for it.
Pine, he's not afraid to air it out. He gets all the way over that big table.
Loves it.
We know he's got the triple in the middle of the track. Wyatt Thurman's going to work again. He's on the outside of Dunham, and he just breaks it.
There it is.
Easy breeze.
I tell you what, man, Donnie Lutz, the commander of the Blue Crew, they've got this thing on point. They've got this Yamaha working, and Thurman just taking command of this one, taking control right away.
Thurman triples right here. Well, he did the last few times.
He was a little far inside that time, and he likes that outside so he can get lined up for the tunnel of light.
Here comes Pine again, setting up another attack on Dunham on the 51 machine for the championship. Your riders in second, third are in control of this championship. Pine with the pass out of nowhere gets around Dunham. Can Dunham remount and attack in that dangerously rough mechanics?
He does. Absolutely counters.
That's 19 passes already.
This is the hope that we're going to get racing like this throughout the rest of this week, and these little guys will clear the decks for the pros, and this is the most raceable motocross track you'll ever see. The fact that these 3 have passed each other, what, 5 times in about the last lap and a half?
Sure.
Exactly.
Into the rough stuff, into the 10 commandments, down to the inside. Gage Dunham, let's see the rhythm through the jump section.
Everybody going smooth, double-double. That's really hard to clean.
Very clean that time. Very clean.
Oh,
Pine it wide.
Yep.
Not messing with the ruts.
Let's see if he can get a drive and try this triple to roll back up on the rear fender of Dunham.
There he goes.
Oh,
Lord.
unbelievable.
Little head snaps down to the gas tank.
Kevin Kazan said he wasn't going for it on the 450.
Oh, a little bit of a bobble there by Dunham. Pine almost ran into the rear of him.
Now coming back through the waterworks and then toward the sand. So Wyatt Thurman has put them away. It's going to be a private battle for the title in second now. Thurman, wait a minute, let's look at the math
himself
here.
into second place, dude.
Wait, I got to figure this math out. If Pine gets around Dunham.
They're all 3-3, 6. That's 8. 5-1 is 6. They're just tied.
I believe if Pine passes Dunham, if Dunham loses a point,
then it goes to Pine.
Yes, then Pine would have 8, and Dunham and Thurman would both have 9. So for Thurman to win this, he needs one extra position. He would need someone else to catch him. That's not going to be easy. He's got to hope they go so hard to beat each other that it leads to mistakes.
Yes, that's exactly it, because Braden Comerford is about 4 seconds behind him. That's the only hope he has from behind anyway. And they're side by side. Who knows how this thing's going to end? You're absolutely right. He's doing what he can do. Wyatt Thurman's just going to win the Moto, blow a kiss to Donnie Luce, and hope for the best out of these two kids. Down by the billboards, that whoop section they built, nope, that's what motorcycles made. It was nice and smooth.
And there it is, the two riders. One on a KTM, Dunham, with that Mohawk. One on a Cobra, Pine. Pine losing a little ground this last time around.
And yeah, letting them feet down, Jason. Putting them feet down, losing time, dragging it through the ruts.
You want some counseling?
I need to take a break.
I don't know. Hey, our guy you have, our sound man, he wants some counseling from us. He wants some of our uplifting spirit to help him. Right now, we're going to focus on the racing. I'm sorry.
Wow. So if he walks off here and just...
Yeah. Now, it is true that Kevin Kelly will offer you personal race announcing.
Absolutely.
At a fee. He'll follow you around and announce whatever position your kid is in.
Even if he's last place, when he pulls in the pits, goes get something to eat, I'm letting you know all the details.
Yep.
There is your son back in 38th place.
Personal race announcing by
fly to your hometown.
Makes his way into the corn dog line.
Yes. Great ride for your son there.
Something flipped here. It is all settled down. We had a furious battle for about 3 laps. Thurman got away from Dunham. Whoop! Don't say it.
No, he didn't. He did not. No way.
Pine is back. Now we got the battle again.
This is how it happens. They never, ever go away. Have you seen like just ginormous runaways for championships?
No, these third motos, it took a while. We didn't really have a lot of big third moto championship showdowns yesterday, but we have had them today. And another one here. Darren Pine in that red gear has caught Dunham. He's got the Mohawk there in the 51. Those two riders, whoever wins this battle wins the title. Watch out.
A little miscue there by Darren Pine. It's a little cross-rutted.
Gotta watch for the lap traffic.
I'm sure he'll make it up with a mistake. He'll actually make a mistake, slow down, and actually catch
The way this has gone, that doesn't actually sound out of the question. Launching into the flat on a 65.
Big air. He absolutely does not care, does he, Michael?
No, not at all. It's just sent that thing like it was a full-size bike.
I got to say, in all my time here at the ranch, I think the thing that has evolved the most, I know we brought in 4 strokes, but the way this 65 has stepped up, I think is the biggest evolution I've seen. These are essentially what the 85s were a generation ago.
It's ridiculous. Weege, I pulled those new 65 Huskies out of the box.
Yeah.
Looks like Ozzy's bike. Looks like Jason Anderson's bike.
Another
little work
bike.
Bike. Yeah, man.
Yep, Darren Pine has reeled him in after all those mistakes. That's what you want to do, make a lot of mistakes, and it turns into you reeling the guy in. I don't get it.
Pine and Dunham. Here it is, 5 minutes to go. Who's going to win this one? Pine had it. Dunham got it. Pine got him back. Dunham repassed him. Wyatt Thurman then came in on the Yamaha. Battle past them both.
Went backwards. They passed him back. He went back into the lead.
This is real. This is not sarcasm. That all happened as we go past this Monster Energy turnstile and down the long short chute.
That's right. It is a long short chute. This hard-packed, sandy, dusty, wet, muddy, hard-packed racetrack. It's all of those things. Going through the 10 Commandments, they got these things dialed in.
And 3 different colors of dirt in there.
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah.
3 different shades on each commandment.
Here we go. A little double. Here's a triple. Let's see.
He's still going for it.
Pine.
He's trying to avoid that jump in the middle. He does not like that jump.
he does close in, and he gets right on him in this section. If he could be a little closer before it, that could be where he could make the pass.
Yeah, go out there, pull him over, and tell him that's what he needs to do, then jump back in.
Oh, okay. The dad.
No,
give him some advice.
Tell the kid.
The dad can pull him in and say, hey, go out there and do it.
Now go do that.
Yeah, whisper in his ear. Get close. Huck the triple.
Here we go around the Rocky Mountain ATV Beach. That is the championship you're seeing. Whoever wins out of these two kids, whoever finishes in front of one another, will win the championship. The 51 of Dunham Pine right behind him. That's about as far away. That's a runaway lead in terms of this moto.
Yeah, for these two, that's a big gap. Comerford fourth, Wyatt Duff fifth, Gage Brown sixth, Jackson McCarty seventh, Chris Harris,
Just
Brody Moss,
it.
and Lucas Strzeznecki. Got it.
The goalie for the Russian junior team.
That is your top 10, all brought to you by Polysport Plastic. I can't say it. 2 to go.
2 lap board. Thanks, Jeff Canfield. And of course, things are tightening up as Jason Wygant finally will get out of here and head down to the podium. Relic Sport. All right, great tire company. A great battle now shaping up. 2 bike lengths. That means it's only about 6 feet because these bikes are tiny. We're going into the mechanics area for the number 2 spot and the championship, the 51 of Dunham. Can he keep Darren Pine behind him, Megawatt? Make the call right now. Can he do it?
He cannot.
Oh, well, you're saying that. He said he cannot do it. You think Pine's going to reel him in?
I think Pine's going to go on a charge right here. We've got 2 to go. It's going to be tough to predict this one. All I can tell you right now is Dunham knows how to ride defensively. Every time Pine gets up on him, he shuts the door, he grabs the handful. But look at this. Here comes the charge again from the number 58 machine, Darren Pine. Going to run up high in that berm, try to get up around him, get a little better drive.
They're going into those 10 commandments. Both of them had a great drive here. This triple may come into play if he can get a little bit closer. Like Jason Wygant told me he was going to tell him, he may be listening.
Pine going really wide, trying to use that smooth line, get the momentum, and here it comes.
If he could do this and jump to the inside of him.
No, didn't do it. Didn't make it.
Didn't hurt him. He's closer.
Look at that, though. Yeah, he got on the ground quicker.
I'm not sure about this outside.
Oh, it's a long way around.
Got another lap, though, coming up on the white flag lap. Dunham and Pine, second and third. Contingency money, the big trophies, everything up for grabs here.
And look at Pine just sitting back here stalking him now. Going to go that wide side again through the beach. That's the long way, but is it smoother?
Smoother than a baby's pillow, a baby's butt.
Something like that, yeah.
Smoother than a baby's pillow.
Yeah. That's how it goes. Yeah, right. Yeah, satin pillows, yeah.
All right. Pine is very close to Dunham. He is really close. Here it comes. He's going to jump this thing way on down there. He's on the inside. Pine with the jump. They say scrub it. That's the fastest way. Not for Pine.
Wow.
You might be able to pull something off on the last lap. Pine, he's going to go inside. He's going to try to take a shot. Don't lose all the time you've made up here on this last lap. You're going to need it. Good run. Clean.
Right at it.
Step up. I like it. You called it. You said Darren Pine's going to do it.
White flag out.
There is your leader, the number 8 of Wyatt Thurman. But behind him, the race for the championship is what we're watching. Gage Dunham, Darren Pine.
The race rages on, and looking for the leaders to come behind the billboard right now. It should see him, and it is Gage Dunham still. Darren Pine right behind him, trying to make the track as short as possible, hitting that rough inside line. Lost some time right there, and it's just looking better for Gage Dunham right now.
Gage Dunham has opened it up just a tad, and Darren Pine going to go to work one more time. He's going to have to put all those sections together to see if he can reel him in one last time, going down towards the 10 commandments. That long straightaway way back on the back of the bike, G'ing out in all those big holes that all you guys on your dirt bikes keep. It's like, get off my lawn, man. Making all these holes in my yard. What's up? Into the 10 commandments. Lap riders now going to force the hand of Gage Dunham. Pine closes in one more time. What are we doing here?
That same distance we had last time around. Now we've got a lapped rider in the way, and that just really held up Darren Pine. As a matter of fact, that might be the end of that run right there.
Well, not to be so optimistic. Come on, man. That was your guy.
It's still my guy, but I'm not giving up. But I can tell you what I'm watching right now.
He's coming.
And I'm watching the dirt start to add up between these guys and starting to put some more real estate in between them.
You're on that team. You just bailed off that quickly. I'm on it.
Huh?
The 51 of Gage Dunham trying to hold off Darren Pine. About 30 seconds worth of work to go here as they work their way around the Rocky Mountain ATV sweeper there. Dunham has the championship now. It's coming into focus. Pine, last-ditch effort. He's close again. He says, I'm going to prove you wrong, man.
I hope so.
Dunham.
Oh, man.
A bit of a bobble.
Wow.
He's got a shot right here. There's Dunham. Pine just behind him. And I think Gage Dunham is going to be your winner unless something catastrophic happens in this last
Holy
turn.
cow, what a race.
But your winner of this moto is going to be Wyatt Thurman. That will be good enough for second place overall. Gage Dunham will finish up second, good enough for first place overall. Try explaining that kind of math to your teachers when you go back home. And the 58 of Darren Pine will snatch those goggles off, throw them at some random lady. I apologize on his behalf. He is not that kind of kid. Darren Pine, just kidding. He did not throw those at someone. Pine will finish up third in the moto, third overall. And here's a look at your top 10. It's Thurman, Dunham, Pine, Comerford, Brown. That's your top 5. McCarty, Duff, Harris, Moss, Johnsmeyer round out your top 10 as we get ready to throw it on down to Jason Wygant, who is on our winner's podium. Take it away, Jason.
Man, what a battle. It was so good. They actually took the timing and scoring screen down here and they flipped it over to RacerTV because everybody wanted to watch those last couple of laps. And man, that was exciting. And equally exciting is the ride for the rider that won Moto.
That might be the best ride ever for him. A big breakthrough. The
Yamaha Blue Crew rider on that new 65, making it look good. Let's give him the gold. And let's hear it for Wyatt Thurman. So we had two riders battling for this championship up front, and Thurman just motoed by, takes the win. Congrats to him. And we'll let them take some pictures. Wyatt, come out now. That's your microphone right there. Unreal. Wyatt, man, tell me about that charge. You just motoed right to the front.
Almost crashed on the start, but got clipped a couple times. But charged up, ended up passing first, and just went from there and got the moto win.
How good does that feel?
Feels awesome. I haven't had the best luck this weekend, and just to be up here is just awesome. First time on the 65, well, first win on it here, so feels amazing.
Awesome. Who do you want to thank, Wyatt?
Mom and Dad, Not Suspension, Factory Backing, Yamaha, Parts Unlimited, Moose Racing, 100%, Bell Helmets, and everyone else who supports me.
Wyatt Thurman, everyone. Wyatt Thurman, your moto winner.
PNG.
Okay.
PNG, too.
Okay, and PNG. Let's hear it for Wyatt Thurman, the moto winner. Great job, Wyatt. We do need to take that number 8 machine off the podium, though, because we will clear the decks for the champion. And I'm also looking for Wyatt Duff, who got our whole shot. And we'll get some Stasic money. We got Duff right here. Wyatt, why don't you come on up? Let's hear it for our Stasic Whole Shot Award winner, Wyatt Duff. Right here, buddy. Straight ahead. Hey, Wyatt, tell me about that start, dude.
I went over to the burnout, got a few starts. They were real good. Then I just tried to do the same thing. It worked.
Yeah, man. Who do you want to thank, Wyatt?
Mom, Dad, Jesus Christ for keeping me safe on the racetrack. Scott. Troy Lee Designs. Lexington Motorsports, Pro Circuit. And anybody else I forgot.
Let's hear it.
Ron.
Here you go. Wyatt Duff with our whole shot. Turn it. The Stasic Whole Shot Award. We got to bring up the third place finisher in this moto. To put the bike up there. Let me get time. Let's get the bike on the stand, and we got to talk to Darren Pine as well. He gave it everything he had. That might have been the most exciting third moto of the week. These two throwing everything they had at it. Pine airing out the triple in Storyland to try to get the position he needed. Probably going to be more great battles between these two through the years. Let's first talk to second overall, Darren Pine. And they high-five each other on the stage. Darren, man, you gave it everything you had. You were airing out the huge jumps. Did you give it everything you had?
Yes, sir. I just tried to push and had fun.
Yeah, you guys passed each other a lot. Did you even know how many laps to go or what was going on, or were you just riding?
No, I was just riding.
Yeah, all right. Well, still a great job. By the way, what's it like to jump that huge triple back there on a 65?
It's pretty fun, you know. It's a pretty big stretch, so.
All right. Who do you want to thank? It's still been a great week for you.
My mom and dad, 100%, Beast Moto Lab, Cobra, Shift, yeah, and anybody else, thank you.
All right, let's hear it for Darren Pine, everybody. Well, they went toe-to-toe the entire way, and with a second place finish in this moto, he gets the silver and also the champagne because he is your champion in 65. Let's hear it for Gage Dunham.
Make sure you do the champagne opposite.
He's going for the champagne right now. He don't even care. All right. Woo! That's the spray zone. Don't worry. It's really just sparkling apple cider, everybody. We're good. Yeah. It's an amateur race. Dude, tell me about that moto. You and Pine went at it the whole time. Then Thurman got in there. What was it like?
Well, me and Kyle talked some stuff last night. What place I had to get in, what lines, and we worked on something that we talked about. And when I saw Wyatt Thurman get in front of me, I just let him get up front, play this smart because I knew if he won, and if I still got second, I would still want to get the overall. But no, I mean, I couldn't let Ryder Ellis or Darren Pine get in front of me. So it was pretty tough because Darren was right on my butt. So I had to hold him off for 20 minutes plus 2 laps. So it was pretty tough. But,
yeah, is that the hardest you've ever had to ride?
Yes, it's insane. It's pretty tough.
All right, who do you want to thank, Gage?
I want to thank Dream Team, my mom, my dad, my grandma coming out here. I also want to thank 100% Elite Motorsports son. Also want to thank 60 and Quicks Motor Ranch, Kyle Regal and Zach Mashburn, and Dunlop. And that's it. Thank you.
That's welcome. And now to the stage from the American Motorcyclists Association. And here is your #1 plate. Let's hear it for Gage Dunham.